All right. I think we're live. And this is not usually a thing. But I've decided to stream unscheduled today on Tuesday because this fucking Silksong boss from yesterday's stream was on my mind the entire time, and I hate having negative thoughts on Silksong because I want to love the game, and this specific thing just makes me really upset. So what I did yesterday, I was very close to actually just cheating. I was considering just installing a mod and getting it over with, but I don't want to stoop that low. So instead, I did some research and I found out that there's apparently, supposedly, a strategy that should make the fight significantly easier. So I'm hoping that what I saw still works. And like the stream title says, I am not going to stop streaming today until I've beaten this fight. And I'm aware that probably very few people, if any at all, are gonna join. Because it's like out of my schedule and everything, and it's kind of wacky. But this is just a very personal thing for me right now. I need this to have my inner peace. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be upset. And I'm gonna think like, man, if only I'd beaten that guy on the Silksong stream. Because tomorrow's stream isn't gonna be Silksong. Tomorrow's gonna be different. Because we do play other games other than Silksong on this channel, sometimes. Occasionally, one might say. Alright, I don't want to die on the way to the bench, because that would be extremely embarrassing. And upsetting. Alright. So we're back at the bench. Back at the bench of terribleness. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, what? This is just text. Alright, cool. Very cool. I have the wrong thing selected. I got goop, but that doesn't matter. Because I'm going back to the bench anyway. Alright, let's set this up. Do I have anything better than these two charms for my purposes right now? I don't think so. I guess that could help, maybe. And probably send in script, actually. Spool extender stays. Warding bell stays. Do I need spool extender? I don't need spool extender. Injector band is much better. Tool doesn't actually matter. We're probably not going to be using it. And I use Threat Storm for this skill. Alright. That should be everything set up. And now we're ready to go. I forgot. Fucking RNG enemy. Of course. Do these guys also spawn randomly? Is that a thing? I'm already doing so terribly. Is there anything over here that could help me? Because right, I did see this thing, which is that in this room, there's these guys that let me fill up on silk juice. Because they keep respawning even without sitting in a bench. So I'm gonna do that and heal up again. And I guess might as well get some extra. And it looks like these mosquito guys are actually also randomized, which is upsetting. But alright. Now we just gotta get through this place. Alright. Boss arena. It's time for me to do the cheese. Well, not yet. But we'll get there, surely. Good start. Terrible start, actually. Alright, first pro goes through. That's nice. Oh my god. Alright. You guys are usually okay as well. Alright. And then we get balls. And fucking double damage, but that's alright. And we take these healies. Even if I mess them up immediately after. Alright. Double balls. Then we get mosquito. Guy that kills himself on the mosquito. And now it's boss time. Now for the cheese. Already going terribly. But basically, I'm gonna voluntarily maggot myself. And he's just not gonna be able to get me here. Okay, unless I go into him, obviously. Alright. Oh, when he just is sucky, I could probably get one of these off. Alright. He's already in phase 2. This shit can't hit me down here. Don't have to worry about any of these guys. Oh god, he can spawn. Okay, that is something to be aware of. Oh my god. That should have gone in, honestly. Okay, I'm out of tools. So I have to just hit him manually now. Oh god. Oh my god. We got a stagger. Thank god. Oh my god. He really wants me. I still died. Despite the cheese, I still died. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm using the maggots against them, basically. That's the idea. Also, welcome to the stream, Gednick. God damn it. Maggots are friends now. At least for that second part of the fight. You just gotta embrace the maggots, exactly. I also learned about this section, this room, where there's just farmable little guys. that let me get rid of maggots at this point if I have them. I looked up a strategy guide on this guy yesterday because God damn it. I really didn't want to actually end up cheating, even though I was genuinely super close to it. Okay, I'm maggot myself. This is fine. This is gonna be okay. Surely. I'm immediately maggoted. What are these guys doing? They are going crazy. Holy shit, this might not be fine after all. Jesus fuck. Oh my god. I'm not super optimistic on this run, but you know. This is terrible. This is the worst that things could be. Because as soon as I go in, there's no more healing. Alright. We took a bit of damage, but maybe. That was already terrible. I swear, if you spawn right under me. Oh my god. Even with this cheese strat, this guy is so rough. Yeah. I didn't have a good run there either, so that didn't help. But surely it's gonna be fine. Oh my god, I'm fucking... Are you serious? Fucking RNG enemies again, I hate them so much. I'm already down by so much health, that's insane. The thing is, There is unironically so much RNG involved with these guys. And that's kind of a theme in this area as well, but I'm gonna focus. Nice chain. That was actually kind of crazy. And of course immediately fucking lost it. Alright. That was so stupid. Alright, I'm just gonna heal up now. Guess I get no healing. That was actually a pretty alright start. Fucking stupid. I could actually go in when he does the sucky. Get a few bonus hits. Alright, he's already in phase 2. That was a good run. That was a lot of hits. That was just mean. That was actually insanely good. Oh my god. The fucking cheese worked. Holy shit. This took so much out of me. Mentally. And physically, I'm fucking breathing way too fast. Alright. Only 2 damage, what an easy boss. I think I spent 4 to 5 hours on this fucking guy. Okay, to celebrate, I have to show you guys. Added a new point redemption sound effect thing. It goes a woo. It's the war cry.
Jednik says she has become one with the maggots.
Yes. Oh, I think I just started the woo cooldown, because I set it to cooldown over a minute so that people don't spam it. That might get annoying rather quickly, but fucking did it. Oh my god. Alright, well, Stream Tunnel says streaming until I beat Roll the Great. I've done that now. I really just wanted to beat this one guy with this stream. I think I might just call it here. I'm satisfied. I'm gonna bathe in this glory of winning. I mean, we could play, but like it's not a scheduled stream. I don't want to make too much like story progress because I know there's story content locked behind this guy. So I don't want to make too much progress on that on an unscheduled stream. Unless you guys are down to like... Because there's something on my mind. There has been something on my mind with these Silksong streams in general. I know I've missed quite a bit of content in like the early game areas. And I would very much like to go backtrack and like check out everything again, like every single area, every single room, and like check for walls and places where I had to use abilities that I didn't have at the time, stuff like that. But I just feel like that doesn't really make for super good like streaming content, which is why I've been very hesitant and have always kind of been pushing to keep going forward. But if you guys want to, for like an unscheduled stream like today, we could maybe do some of that. Because I know of a few locations at least that came up when I was talking to a friend who also plays Silksong that I know I haven't visited yet and that I could go to directly. But I also know there's a lot of stuff that I've missed. That's like not even that major. But it's still stuff that I miss, and it's like charms and little things like that. So I guess we could do that. If you guys are down for that. I do want to very carefully walk forward here. I'm gonna put a marker on here. Right there. So that I know I haven't been in that house yet. Oh my god. Wait, where am I? Bench? Oh, that was the fuck you bench. Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a chill backtracking stream. Low stakes today. And if I find something that's like a bigger area or something, then I'll just put a marker and check it out when we're back on stream. Because that's something I didn't do, really, so far. I haven't really been using the markers at all, which is kind of upsetting. But yeah, maybe if either of you guys haven't seen this, there used to be a bench here, and when you sit on it, it just drops you down, and at the bottom there's just a pool of maggots that it drops you into, which is really cool. Also, I have to go through here blind? Question mark? Apparently, by the looks of it. Right, this is where you come out if you get dropped into the maggots. Yeah, that was that bench. That was exactly that bench. Oh yeah, unless you're talking about the Hunter's March bench, which was also trapped, but you could disable the trap. There's a switch that would disable the trap. This specific bench is literally just an actual trap. There's no way of getting around it. But it's funny that you mention that because I do want to head back there because I do have a marker there and I don't think it's anything big. Oh god, fuck you. Hey, free frag. We just cheesed the big boss that was bothering me for hours for the last 2 Silk Song streams. I am so relieved. And since this is an unscheduled stream, I just decided to do some backtracking. But I hope you're doing good too. I hope everyone's having a good day. Where did I want to go first? What is the closest to Hunter's March? Right, Hunter's March was terrible with runbacks, I remember now. I guess Steep Docks is actually the closest. That's Far Fields. Maybe Far Fields is actually faster to go through though. No. Go to Deep Docks. Deep Docks has like barely any enemies. Also, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys for tuning into an unscheduled stream like that. I was fully expecting to just be talking to myself this entire time, but it is really nice to have some company. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm confused. It's way further down. I can't read maps, apparently. There we go. No, don't. I seem to have a thing with elevators in this game. I don't know why. They just kinda escape me. In the most literal sense. Oh yeah, and we have some of the foodstuffs too. I'm gonna unequip this in exchange for this. And I'm gonna unequip these. Change for these. And then that should be fine, I think. Yes. Alright. Right, this is where we got the... Oh god. What I wanted to say was this is where we got the thingy for the first time. The dash, which I think was actually the first ability I ever ended up getting. Feels like so long ago now. I can imagine playing without the dash at this point. But I think that's kind of a thing that the Silk Song, or the Hollow Knight games, I mean, I can talk about the Hollow Knight games plural now, since there's multiple. And yeah, this bench used to be trapped, just for context. If you sat down here, it would like go down like a pressure plate, and there would be a giant spiky thing hitting you, and the way you disable it is by going through here and hitting a switch up here. Which is pretty mean, considering if you look at the map, there's no other benches in this place at all. Also, hold on, let me take care of you. Isn't there supposed to be? Oh my god, no. If you died from that, you'd probably quit the game. Yeah. Honestly, fair. I haven't been here before. There's a lot of traps. You see the little wooden boards on the floor? Those aren't the trapdoors. Fractured mask. That is one charm. That is so incredibly useful. I immediately ran away when I heard that creaking sound because I thought I triggered a trap. But fractured mask. Old bug skull, card for protection, shields against critical damage but shatters on impact. If shattered, the mask will be repaired while resting at a bench. This charm gives you a bonus health, essentially. It covers your last mask, and if you take damage that would take away your last mask, it breaks in its stead. It is so incredibly useful. And I completely missed it. That being said, it is time to mess some shit up. Because I had a marker here. And that's because there's Big Guy here. Big Guy McGee. Together with Little Guy McGee. That I'm really trying to tank right now. And there we go. First try. It wasn't even close. Don't worry about the fact that I have 1 health. There's a trap here. There has to be a trap here. Right. No traps? Perf Claw. That is probably the most useful tool that I'll ever have access to. So that makes 2 incredibly useful things that I've just missed out on. Let me show you. Arced sharp bone used by hunters to take down flying prey. What was that? Where's that noise coming from? Excuse me? You guys are hearing that, right? Oh! Oh, it's shocked. Discovered again so easily. Like a hapless little hatchling. If you're going to make a sport of tracking me, I'll have to redouble my efforts at camouflage. Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. Alright, cool. Okay, watch this. That's not what I meant to do. Actually, I can take these shards now. Because I burned through so many on that fight. Also, I should probably change my stream title, actually. Because this is not true anymore. Chill. Backtracking. Stream. Alright. It's a fucking boomerang. That pattern of flying, and it can hit enemies multiple times, which is insane. Also would have been incredibly useful for the roll fight. Also, let me just... Yeah, this is a blue one. Of course, it's a blue one. And now you can see I have a little mask over my last health thing. I'm just gonna let myself get hit and show this off. And now if I get hit again, the last mask cracks. It's just a bonus health, essentially. I don't know how it behaves with double damage, but I think it even tanks double damage. But that's just a theory. However, that means I can get rid of this one thing. Also, there's a place down here that I apparently haven't checked out, which is interesting. Yeah, it does seem that way. I would imagine it does, which is also insane, by the way. Yeah, that's true. Apparently I just have never gone here. Can you like stop being so incredibly fast? I'm just gonna tank your shit. Just a room. For funsies. I guess we're actually just here for frenzies. Alright, great. That's a thing. That's cool. I should not be looking at a map when I'm standing on a breakable platform. That is wacky. But it did add it to the map now. It's just a room. For no particular reason. There is a door down here that I probably want to check out, actually. And I think it might be faster if I go down through here. Oh, jeez. This is not the right way. Oh, the baby wailing, that's, this thing. Twisted Bud. I picked it up somewhere in, I think it was Bilewater, actually. I just grabbed it, and it's been crying in my inventory ever since. I have no idea where to go with it or what to do with it. But it's just been crying every time I open my inventory. I go down here. There are actually still a lot of... Actually, I should probably go search the... Oh, great. Love that. Yeah, accidentally getting a baby is tough. And that's why you use protection, kids. Can I open you with music? I don't think I can open this with music. How do I open this? I feel like I should be able to at this point. There's still uncollected rosaries up here. That's very strange. Oh yeah, but this was a battle arena. I remember this vaguely. Oh my god. Fucking double damage on those guys. Also crazy. I can't help but feel like I'm missing something. In this area, in particular. But yeah, this is where I think there was a... The music is really nice. I do like it a lot. It is also fire, as you say. That is also true. Just like this place is. Okay, I very vaguely remember there being like lore text, like in here. At the 7th bell toll, send 30 measures, 4 beats smoke rock, 8 beats sweet smalt, mark of fealty all workers. At the 9th bell toll, send 20 measures, 2 beats smoke rock, 7 beats sweet smalt, mark of fealty all workers. Why does this room exist? What is this for? There has to be some meaning to this, right? Am I just not smart enough to get this? Oh yeah, the organ boss battle theme. I imagine it's called Phantom, because that's what the boss was called, if you're looking for it. Right. This is a key door. I'm gonna use the ring marker for key doors. Alright, that makes sense. And that probably ends up leading to that door down below that I couldn't get into. I'm not sure where I can get more keys. I think I bought all the ones and used all the ones I had. You don't have anything more to say. It's called Phantom, that makes sense. It's a cool title for a music theme. Behavior of your fellow workers, I've seen similar. Oh yeah, we've already read this. Making sure there's no secret pathways in here. Alright, so that probably covers most of the area down here. Hey, Necro! Welcome to the stream, to the unscheduled stream. we beat the big guy I was struggling with on yesterday's stream, thanks to cheese. Actually, hold on, let me, oopsie, didn't mean to have that play. Sulk Song. Let me just post this in chat because I think this guy deserves some recognition. This is the video. It's called How to Beat Roll Boss Stupidly Easy Guide Hollow Knight Sulk Song by Albethium. Basically it just shows off a cheese tactic for the fight, and I used it and it saved me so much trouble. And I want to thank this man in many ways. And shouting him out is probably the only one that's feasible. That being said, we are doing a chill backtracking stream. And I'm just kinda vibing and looking through old areas, looking for secret pathways and things that I might have missed. Alright. Timing on these guys is super weird. Oh yeah, these guys exist. I'm also still really curious what these things are, because they're like mapped. They're like parts of the map. They're drawn into the map. And I find that very curious. Because very few other landmarks are actually like marked in the map. But like you see it here, there's this thin spot here. And I think there's also, yeah, there's one over here. In Mossholm, there's one in Shellwood. There's none in Greymore or Sinner's Road. Also none in Bowwater. And I imagine there's none in the Citadel. Mount Faye is up there. But yeah, I'm just very curious what those things mean. Necros on the last Pantheon and the rest of the achievements. It's definitely something. Wait, I just realized what those things are. And I think I might actually be a little stupid. Hold on, I wanna test a theory. If my theory is right, which it absolutely is, everything just made sense. These things, these markings on the map, are places where I got silk abilities. Like right here. That was a sick parry. And that wasn't a parry at all, but that's fine. Yeah, this is where I got the dash. So there would have to be one in the Citadel, right? Because I got one further down. Is there none in the Citadel? I think there might not be. Okay, cool. That's still fine. I'm gonna backtrack to the marrows. Actually, hold on. Oh, the transit thing is... Wait, this is elevator, right? This is chill. I'm going to the bellway. And I want to go to the blasted steps because I know of one thing that a friend told me that I would have never, absolutely never in my entire life found on my own or without looking it up. So I don't feel too bad in having some help with this. He's dead. He died. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm playing music, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the guy where you can gamble. Or could gamble. And apparently you can charge up your like dice throw. And if you charge it up for exactly 4 seconds and release, first of all, you get a perfect throw that always wins. And second off, he supposedly gives you the dice as a reward. And the dice actually go kind of crazy. I am gonna replace Scuttle Brace with the dice. All it says is it's believed to bring luck to the bearer. What it means is that they're completely fucking busted. On any given hit, even on double damage, there is a chance that they just negate your damage entirely. It's basically like an evade type move. You just don't take damage sometimes. And additionally, it boosts the crit rate of the crest that I'm using, the Wanderer's Crest. It has a very low chance of doing crits. You know, when I attack things, sometimes there's like a cool clang sound and it does much more damage. Happens every once in a blue moon. If I have this equipped, the chance is 10% for any attack. Straight up 10%. At least that's what I've been told. I didn't actually check on the wiki, but that's what my friend who found this charm before I did told me. So I'm gonna have to look that up actually before I spew bullshit. But Silk Song, wiki, magnetite dice. I watched my friend play, and the amount of crits that she got was insane. Okay, the average block chance, there's a bit more to the mechanic. It's like the more often you get hit, the higher your chances to block damage until you actually get hit again, then it resets to 0 and so on. But the average block chance for this charm is 7.79%. So essentially, while it is a bit of random chance, on average, this charm just reduces your incoming damage by almost 8%. And apparently the crit chance is significantly lower, and my friend just got incredibly lucky every time I watched. But it goes from 2% to 2.2%. Doesn't sound like that much. But I guess we'll see how it works out. And yeah, after getting hit 5 times, you have like in a row. If you get hit 5 times in a row, and the block doesn't trigger during those 5 times, for every damage you take after that, you have a 10% chance of just not getting it and having it blocked, which is insane. So that's gonna be the standard loadout now. All right. That being said, I want to go back down to Weave Nest Atla, and Bone Bottom is apparently the closest to that. Significant boost in power indeed. Alright, we go back down here. I don't know where exactly it was. Apparently just straight through here is fine. No, these poor guys don't even stand a chance against me anymore. So much for that. I should just stop speaking. I should just stop saying things. Alright. Open sesame. Also, I'm not gonna be taking ad breaks specifically this stream because we're just gonna be doing some backtracking for the most part, so I'm not gonna bother. And I think almost everyone who's watching right now is subbed to the channel anyway, so you won't see ads either way. Hey Eva. If my nature expands. I thought that did. Or do I have to like actually equip a different? Hold on, I wanna check this. If I equip a different crest, like Reaper crest, for example, does that change anything? No. I'm not sure how she works. Because I thought she would have something by now, because I got like a new ability and stuff, and it didn't really make sense last time, so I thought that new abilities would trigger it. I'm gonna look her up on the wiki as well. Silksong Eva. Also, shoutouts to HollowKnight.wiki. Much better than the fandom wiki. You don't get ads when you were subbed while in Switzerland. And if you VPN to America, you always get them. That's interesting. How many total tool slots have been unlocked across all crests except the Hunter crest? Alright, cool. So we're gonna be using some memory lockets, because I have 4 of them. Hold on, let me count. Let me do some counting. So Hunter's crest doesn't matter. This has 3, this has 6, and this has 2. So that's 11. Oh boy. I don't think we're actually gonna get anything here. And never get ads even when you're not subbed. I think it's like a very regional thing. That makes the most sense, I think. Alright, we're gonna try talking to her again. But I think I need more memory lockets for one, and then also more crests. Yeah, nothing's happening. Alright, that's cool. But now we know. It has to be. Maybe there's just not that many advertisers that are putting ads in your region. I guess so. I mean, Twitch is generally a very, like, regional thing. Because, you know, with regional pricing and all, I also get different amounts of, like, revenue from subs from different places. I don't know how much I'm legally allowed to disclose about like the amount of revenue I get. So I'm just gonna shut up before I say anything bad. But there are like regional differences. So I imagine it would be a similar story with ads. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the Marrows. See if I can find anything there. And also your browser. I don't even want to know what kind of data they factor in when they decide what ads to serve you. Because, you know, tracking and privacy and such these days. It's rampant. Tracking is rampant. Privacy really isn't. But you get what I'm trying to say. Actually, maybe it also has to do with like data privacy laws in various countries that they just can't legally serve targeted ads to you. And that kind of decreases the amount of ads you get as well. At least that would explain why VPNing to the US got you ads every single time. Oh yeah, wasn't there? Hold on. I'm faintly remembering something. Wasn't there like a wacky little gate? There was a crit. Yeah, it's definitely a mix of those. No, I'm going the wrong way. Oopsie. That is definitely the wrong way because that is spikes. Concerning. Yeah, a little bit. But, you know, it's 2025. You wish you could gift stuff? Regional price is just slightly off. What do you mean? I mean, you gifted a bunch of stuff to people a while back. Like last month, I think. Or do you mean like games on Steam and whatever? Because that's a whole different story. I don't remember if there was anything here that I didn't check out. Oh my god. Guy's dodging me. Fuck you. This is what I meant. It still baffles me that you can't gift games on consoles. Yeah. I imagine it's much easier for devs to just not worry about that. And sometimes I just want to surprise my friends. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but it is extra work that they would have to put in. And, you know, Steam does it because they just like their customers having a good experience. Most of the console stores would only do it if it was absolutely necessary, which it definitely isn't. So I doubt they would be spending time and money on it if they didn't absolutely have to. Oh yeah, this is where I got a crest. Yeah, I mean, I guess gift cards. The spirit is there. That's what counts. For the most part. Also, just for the record, second crit since I put on the lucky charm. That was the stupidest bit of damage I've ever taken, I think. What are you? I've never even seen this guy. Yeah, I just got a new entry to my Hunter's Journal because I've never seen that guy. Gift cards mean they can spend money however they want, aren't forced to play the game. I bought it for them. You know, some would consider that a benefit for the person who's getting the gift card, but I do get what you mean. I had to gift the Outer Wilds DLC to Simone to get her to play it. And she enjoyed it and actually managed, unlike me, to play it without any brightness mods. Except for one part, because it was just getting too annoying for her. But for the most part, she played the Outer Wilds DLC without any brightness mods. Which I commend her for. Could never have done that myself. I don't care if they benefit from it. If I tell them to play Peak, they're playing Peak. It took me way longer than it should have to realize that you weren't talking about the game Peak, but like the concept of Peak as, you know, a Peak game. That's fucking hilarious. Alright. Ouchies. Oh yeah, there's actually a thing on Twitch right now that I think I remember that I got a notification about that was like if you stream Peak together with friends, like with the friends also streaming, you get like some like Twitch badges or whatever. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Yeah, I think we're just all very peak-brained, honestly. Very peak-brained. Ding ding dong. Alright, let's get up to Bellheart. Oh my god. I could have probably... Wait, we can do some questing, I think. If we're feeling up for it. Maybe. God damn it. Where am I going? This is the way up, right? Yes. Alright, cool. Bellins. No, those are in England. Actually. This is not England. This is Cool Town. Cool City. I'm gonna give you some artifacts, because I have some. Alright. Let's read some lore. I die here in the damp dark. Oh, rather, probably. That's like cut off text. Ah, sorry. Had to readjust myself in my seat. Rather I die here in the damp dark than join those poor sods, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty, until their limbs fall to dust. Last edict of the conductors, and lo is eternity sustained by architect's claw. And we welcome that final form of dial and rotor, and soul gladly given, the perfect unfaltering voice. I'm still very curious about the whole lore of the Citadel. Because I feel like there's a lot going on. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, this is my personal spa. I bought it for over $1,000 last stream at the beginning because I had a ton of money to spend. Chakra! She's not finished straight. That's alright. I remember I wanted to go to Blasted Steps, but I don't remember why. Hold on. There's this whole place that I haven't figured out how to get up yet. Alright, Goodnick, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the lurk. And yes, good luck on your call. Mount Faye. Why did I want to go there? I don't remember. And now I feel dumb. Okay, so I know there's this location on the map, but I know nothing's here. And there's just a ceiling that I can't quite open up. I guess we could backtrack through the Underworks, because I really didn't explore that place a whole lot. Whiteward, I'm pretty sure we got done. And there has to be... Oh! Right here. Oh no, that leads to the slab. And from there, I went to Mount Faye. There's this place as well that I apparently haven't checked out, so we might go back there. Let's see. And Silksong does feel larger. Though I don't know if it's because it feels more vertical. I'm not sure. But it, to me at least, it definitely feels larger. There are so many more areas to keep track of, and I know there's areas that I haven't even been to. Which is insane to me. But like, I know there's a whole chunk of the map missing that I don't have yet. I know the slab exists, and I know where it is, but I have no idea how to like properly get into it. That's something that's been bothering me forever. Actually, let's check if there's anything new in this enclave. Doesn't seem like it. You don't have anything new to sell? Alright. Then we go up here. Through many big guys. That I'm gonna skillfully ignore. Also the Robo Weavers. Alright, and then down here. First I'm gonna sit on this bench. Also, have I been up here? Yes, I have. This is where an artifact was, I remember. Also, I've already seen some crazy speedrun strats for this area. Which is crazy. With like people almost pixel perfectly diagonal pogoing through all the gears and spikes and everything, and it's insane. Right, and I didn't have the double jump when I was last here. Okay, I saw an item. What's this? Shard bundle. Sick. Oh. An inert automaton with an empty chest. This is where I use the heart. This is where I give the... Hold on. Inventory. This thing. Cockheart pieces. I have 2 cockheart pieces. And I'm missing a 3rd one. I imagine it's just 1 more after this. And this is where I use it. That's actually really big that I found that. Alright, I'm gonna mark quest stuff with like swirlies. Alright. Now the question is, because the Citadel is fucking huge. Do I look up where the last Cockheart piece is? Or do I try to find it myself? Oh, there's a... Oh, never mind. We've already been here. Right. I remember. Vaguely. Do we explore some more? Find copper pieces or... Because I'm pretty sure I've looked at least almost everywhere. Once. There is this section that's kind of wonky. I know there was like a breakable wall somewhere for those. Also, friend.
Benny Frank.
Sorry, I bring ingredients for the dish. At last, my master's withering away from hunger. Pickled muck maggots. So that banished chef's recipes outlived them after all. Not so, sir. I claimed the maggot from the chef themselves. Their brutish work continued, even with their shell cleaned by cursed thread. Incredible, a bag so devout they could cook with mind expunged. The citadel was far too hasty to expel such brilliance. And of course the mossberry stew. This stew of mossberries stirred thick. Good, good. It shall form the base once set in mold. Alright. Sick. Very cool. I do have the fetch quest, the delivery quest to do here still. I also really want to... I remember there was one... like side area with vents and shit. There's a brick wall here. See, and this is why we backtrack sometimes. Even if it's super boring most of the time. Sometimes you just find shit. Right, and this is actually the place I was thinking of. I was thinking of like double jumping and pogoing up here, but this actually makes much more sense. Flee! Ow! Oh my god, I love him. Alright, that was actually pretty cool. Screw you, bellboy. I'm going here. One more flea. Ow! Also, I'm gonna be legally forced to actually go woo anytime someone redeems that point thing. It's a legal requirement now. Oh my god. Jesus. Right, I went up to the high halls. There was... Ow! Thank you, Refrag. There was this thing up here which needed craft metal. That's what that meant. There's this swirly here still for the quest. Right, and this goes to putrefied ducts. I didn't have a double jump. I am going to the putrefied ducts. It has been decided. Duck hunting? Who's duck hunting? What do you mean? I'm confused. Oh my god, fucking double contact damage. Still insane. But that's the thing. I think if I go up here, I'll actually be fine. Yeah, there's bench here. Save up to do many woos. They do have a 1 minute cooldown. Oh, duck hunting. Oh my god. I thought you just made a typo. But you were being smart. Oh, oh Jesus. I forgot about you. Wait, where did I go? Didn't I go up here? God. That's so crazy. And the weird bird friends. And Big Bird is here too. Was I even supposed to get here without double jump? How did I get here without double jump? That's insane. Oh yeah, putrefied ducks, I remember. Oh, yeah, you led me to bile water eventually. I think. Or at least this was, yeah, there it is. I know we said maggots are friends, but I don't think that's necessarily true anymore. Oh right, there was the whole thing here with like the Half-Life 2 barnacles and shit. I remember. Yeah, these guys. Oh my god. And that was the damage block in action. Friendship ended with maggots. Who is our friend now? That is honestly a good question. I don't think we have many friends in this world. Sadly. Oh, there's some shit over there. Come on, take me out. Thank you. Oh god. These guys are fucking terrifying. Yelling uppies at the barnacles. Well, they're useful for that. Probably the only thing they're useful for. Stupid creatures. Also, I hate the movement patterns for these guys. Also, I just realized the sound effect. The sound effect these things make, the barnacles, when you damage them, is the same sound effect as those guys in Deep Nest in Hollow Knight, first Hollow Knight game. And the guys with the like huge guys with the big masks, and you hit them and they scream at you and go in frenzy. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. What is happening? What was that noise? That's what that noise was. You know what, screw you. Is there anything else down here? There is an item. Great rosary string. That was not worth it. And then there's hopefully just water. I do not want to have to get maggoted again to unlock a bullshit hidden wall. Alright, yeah, this is where bench is and transport is. Very cool. Please explain. Wait, what am I? What are you asking me to explain? I'm confused and a little concerned. I don't remember what this place was. Alright, sick. I thought there would be an elevator right up there. Oh my god, you can hit those guys at their tentacles. That's insane. Right, and we've been here. And that's closed. Oh my god. Necro, I'm still waiting on you to say what you want me to explain because I forgot what we were talking about. That looks so much like a breakable wall.
Jednik says, back by unpopular demand, me.
Hell yeah. Welcome back, Jednik, as GTS would say. Where am I going? Oh, right, this guy. You had the meat quest. I remember very vaguely. Wait, are you Okay, no, I thought that maybe some of those would be. Hold on. I feel like there's something there. How do I... Right, that's how I deal with that guy. Just go up and over. Alright. I shall see you in just a bit then, Necro. Right. You were here. Poor guy. I don't think there was anything else here. Alright, that's cool. Oh god. Oh my god. Screw you. And screw you. Oh my god, and screw you. So many things to screw. The fact that I didn't get maggoted there is insane. Oh, there's so much open space down here. There could absolutely be something behind like a blind jump. Oh my god. Can you stop? Don't worry about it. There's something there. Oh my god. I am getting my booty so utterly destroyed, it's insane. And that on a Tuesday of all days. Oh my god. Breakable wall. What a fucking place to be with 1 health. Oh my god. Holy shit. Can you please come over here? And you can wake up. Oh my gosh, this place is scary. Stone mask already being clutched, yeah. That would have been insane. Alright, new area. Jesus. Okay, there's something up there. I'm keeping that in mind. Wreath of Purity. There it is. That actually would have helped me a lot during the last boss fight as well. Because what that does, it gives you like 6 seconds of immunity to maggots as soon as you drop in. I think. Something like that. Oh god. Okay, I gotta... This is fucking insane. You have to mash, but then you have to hold the button at the right time. Oh my god. That was so clutch. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright. We're not so far away. So, this is fine. That is some rough parkouring though. Alright. Oh my gosh. Why are you so mean to me? Everyone's so mean to me. I am on such low health already, this is crazy. Can I farm you? For health. If I just wait here. I think they grow back. I don't know if they have to be like off screen or something, but yeah, they grow back. Oh my god. So I can farm them for health, even if it's kind of a crappy thing to do. But that is a very mean parkour section, so I don't feel as bad. Alright, heal. Oh, screw you. Can you at least, like, not be in the fucking way? That would be insane. If you could do that. Oh, and my cocoon is all the way up there. Oh, make it. Where do I even go from there? That's crazy. It is so annoying that you have to mash and then hold a button. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's nothing here. I just wanted to make sure. Maybe this is actually a checkpoint. I doubt it, but in theory. Oh my god. Where does this go? Who are you? Friend?
Ugh, garbage.
Oh, you're a flea. Grr, bug not flea. Why must you bother me? This bed is mine. Fair fought and earned.
Nada.
I won't stay long, madam. Nor would I contest your right to this cave. I have encountered several of your fellow fleas, united in a caravan. Perhaps you would consider joining with them. Yours seems a hardy hide, and I fear alone they lack the strength to survive long in this land.
Mashma.
Caravan. I feel it in my fur. Time for a change. If caravan is close, then my ask these lands may near be complete. Now, much talk I gave. You leave me. Meet again at caravan, amongst good fellows. There I share my learnings of fleas and furlough. Till then, rest I need. Off bug. Alright. You're kind of cool. You have a name? I didn't see if you had a name.
Dosh.
Vog.
Hironare.
Vog is kind of cool. Oh my god. It goes back down to the Bellway. That is actually an insane connection. I love that. Alright, but we're going back to the Blessed Steps to meet up with the caravan, because I'm very confused? Concerned? No. Interested in what happens now. Screw you, metal guy. I already forgotten most of the path here. I actually don't think I ever fully... Hold on. Okay, no. Nothing there. I thought maybe. But alas. Yeah, this is still blocked. I have still no idea how to get there. Caravan time! Hey, friends! There she is. Fair greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now if the tasks that saw you so apart from your fellows, and so fearsome in form?
Sasha.
Grr, bugnut flea. Minus a track, by trail and smell, and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong. If you have sensed the locations of other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings, not free for you, bugnut flea. Rosaries. Give those, and I shall say of what I have sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard. For that I deserve some riches held. Oh my god, I can purchase flea locations. Oh god, yes, all the rosary farming paid off. I'm gonna buy all of them.
Fundosh.
I've marked your map, Bug. See the learnings of fleas across the lands. If you're as brave as told by fellow fleas, seek them, save them, for a caravan hole. Hell yes. Have you met her yet, our burly new companion, Vog? A fresh return from a long time spent tracking. We've met Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. This isn't a woo moment, indeed. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I'm too bound by my own tasks to provide it for you. Why, we would never impose so. And now, no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much... God, I can't read. Her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. Hell yes, I'm actually very glad. I'm very happy. Up there. Two guys over here. One in Mount Faye. I can go to Mount Faye. There was supposed to be one in the Citadel. Somewhere. There's one in Filewater, of all places. There's two in the Underworks. And one in the Exhaust Organ. That's interesting. Alright, so I guess we could look through the Underworks, since that seems to have Actually, let me check the blasted steps again. I feel like I'm missing something. Also, how do I get to the underworks most easily? There's an elevator. An elevator that's actually really close, so... Getting back to the transport station is... actually the faster path anyway. Oh, jeez. Alright, but before I go, I do want to check... up here. Because we were up here, but I don't think I... Did I check? There's a breakable wall. Of course there's a breakable wall. Bugborn of Farlam, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft jaw. Stand eternal as our arbiter, that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Oh god! Where am I? Spikes. Of course there's spikes. Oh. Oh, you're just gonna give me shards, aren't you? Beast shard. That makes sense. That can't be all there is here, right? There's more here. Is that all that's here? Just a beast shard. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's still a little underwhelming. For the setup with like this wall and everything. And there has to be something here, right? Of course there is. Never mind, that was just complete chance that made a breaking animation. Sad woo noises. What is this? Why do I not understand this? This makes no sense to me. Is there a pathway from up here to somewhere else that I just missed? Hell yeah. Right, you have nothing more to sell to me because I already bought everything from you too. I don't think this is the way forward. How do I get up to you? I have to be missing something here, right? You know what, I'm just gonna sit down at the bench. Because then I should get the room marked on the map and then I can see if there's anything. There actually is just that way down and that's it. That's crazy. Alright. Well, we are going to the Grand Bellway. And from there, I'll take gas-powered elevator down to the underworks. And here, there's 3 little guys that we can get from here. Supposedly. Oh god, I was lucky. Right, I remember. This was a somewhat annoying thing. And there's supposed to be one, like, right down here. Right under. Oh no, I see where that is. Hold on. Yeah, I can't... Can I get back? I can get back. It's not a breakable wall. Gotcha. How do I get out there? Because I know that lever makes a bridge. But that bridge is then isolated. I guess if I go over this way... And then I go up through here? Perhaps? And then right. And then I'm in here, yes. That is where I wanted to be. Sick pogos. And suicide bombers. Love me some of those. Have I been done here? I don't think I remember this specific place. That is where I was looking through the window. And then down here there's just a pathway that I just haven't been to. I have been over this way, but not this side. And apparently I missed a... supposedly even two lone guys. Oh my god. They keep coming. There's a little guy. Ow. Alright. So that was that. Of course. No idea how to get to the other one though. I guess I'm gonna go in the other direction. These are actually incredibly well placed for pogoing. If you're not stupid and dumb, like I am. Alright, then we go back down here. Over this way. Through the bridge. And down here. Through this. God, these really are the underworks with how insanely overcomplicated all the pathways are. And then I guess we just keep an eye out for a way down. Because it feels like there should be one. Of course, there's a secret up here. And a little spider. Greet me. Insane crit. Okay, it's just a lifetime supply of stuff. How do I get down there? I don't think I've ever beaten you. That is how I get down there. Breakable vent. Never mind, it's not how I get down there. There's just a shard bundle here. God damn it. How do I save you, guy? I wanna awoo. I wanna get the little awoo. No, I'm just going up. Just the opposite of what I want. That wall's not breakable. Wait, no, this seems much more promising. Something along the right side here. Fucking pogo master, still got it. Insane. There's definitely a breakable wall here somewhere. I can feel it. Oh, fun. Oh, right. The fuck you double damage attack. God, you had that. These guys specifically were most of the reason why I didn't really want to explore this place too much. Can I go up here somewhere? Oh my god, there it is. Breakable vent. Wait, what? What is this? What do you mean? What do you mean there's just a wall? How is there just a wall? There's not supposed to be just a wall. If I go up from Bellheart, that would lead to the same place. In theory. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what I'm gonna... Oh god, right, I forgot. I'm gonna have to get in there from Bellheart somehow. I guess. That is interesting. Right, and this is where the elevator broke. And I'm guessing I can't, yeah, I can't go back up there. That makes sense. Oh god. That is so confusing. I hope it's not just confusing to me and this is making as little sense to everyone else as it is to me. So otherwise I'm gonna feel a little dumb and sad. What is that switch? Oh yeah, just random fill room for no reason. Oh yeah, and this goes back up to the coral chambers. I do definitely remember this. And the damage block kicked in. Insane. Again. Did I never go through here? Are you kidding me? Okay, it's just a freighter rosary string, but still. That's pretty crazy that I never went through there. God damn it. Right, and now we're back down here. I remember. So what does the map say? The map says that's just a closed off room. Right, I wasn't even looking at that. Why was I looking at that? I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go for Mount Faye, I think. I want to go to Mount Faye. It doesn't have the annoying coldness effect anymore, because we have the big coat. And platforming there is actually kind of fun. Right. Where am I going? The wrong way. That was a sick fucking block. Oh right, up through here. Up through here. Have I been here? Yes, I have. I'm rediscovering so many secret pathways and shit. It's kind of insane. Hey!
Natalia.
I remember you are freedom from prison in Sinner's Road. I'd hoped to never step these hateful halls, yet here I stand as all those hapless bugs before. You've journeyed far from that damp cell, Dollbug. If you would oppose the minions of the Citadel, you have my respect. Now we share a rare stance, warrior. Few others seem possessed of will enough to resist. So many weak minds, drawn up and strung in love with the great golden leech atop their lands.
Megina Fora.
Farewell, Talbug, until we cross again. Or until death calmly claims us both. I kinda like him. I wasn't sure what his intentions were at first, but he seems pretty nice. All things considered. Okay, I want to check around this bridge a bit more, because I feel like I haven't really checked this place out at all. And I don't know if there is much to check, but, you know, I just want to make sure. I can double jump up here, but that doesn't get me anywhere. What about the other side? That's probably just Citadel building, right? Yeah, I can't even wall jump there. Alright. And this is the slab. Still no idea how to actually get anywhere in here. I already hit that switch. But that's like literally everything I can do here. I'm already done. This is all of the slab that I have access to here. There's these doors that I can't open because they're shortcuts from the other sides. Oh, actually. Actually, you know what? Maybe there is more here. I haven't been up here before. That's a trap. Oh, that just gets me a silk spool thingy. And to a dead body. There's a lot of dead bodies around. But I can't go anywhere else from here either. At least not that I can tell. And there's no breakable walls or anything here either. Strange. Maybe over this way? I remember this way to the stack station. I keep saying stack station. It's not a stack station, but I just remember this section was kind of weird because it had a lot of enemies for something that was, you know, supposed to be a path to a stack station. The lock. I can use this now. I can get in here now. Okay. That changes a lot. I'm just gonna sit down at this bench. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a marker here. I'm not gonna go here today. Because I'm probably gonna have to make dinner soon. Well, I'm not making dinner, but I'm getting dinner soon. So... I don't think I'll have much time to explore a whole new area. But I do want to see if I can get these fleas, because... I don't actually know what's gonna be for dinner today. I'll have to wait and see. Okay, that doesn't actually get me anywhere. This is the right path. I'm trying to remember, because I'm just gonna be honest, my parents make dinner. Because I think I've already shared the lore that I cannot cook for the life of me. So... and the menu is mostly up to them. Also, I was supposed to harpoon over there. Right, and this is where we were before. Hold on, can I just climb up here? Okay, that's not climbable, but I can just go up here. Yeah. I think it's just a thing to do. It makes sense. But... I mean, I do also still live with my parents. I pay my bills, and I pay a share of, like, money to my parents for letting me stay. And so it's not like I'm completely freeloading. But... I'm probably gonna move into my own place sometime next year. At least if everything goes well. That's the plan. Can I? Of course. Oh, you're breakable. And you respawn. There's a flea. Ow. That guy, oh. Oh, God. That was wacky. Alright. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna go well. The main thing, I already have a place that I'm gonna be staying at, that I'm gonna be moving out to. And I mean, I got pretty lucky. I inherited my grandpa's apartment when he passed away. I'm trying to think when that was. I think it's almost... Has it been a year or has it been 2 years? I can't even remember. I know it was in October. The year. I already forgot. But it wasn't exactly in the best shape. So we decided to start renovating it properly. And I've spent a good few weekends at the apartment already. Just cleaning up and throwing out a lot of things. Because if there's one thing my grandpa wasn't, it's quick to throw things away. I think I found bank records from the 70s in various places around the apartment. And I had to go through them because some of the things there were actually like relevant documents that I needed. But most of it was throwawayable. How did I just get up here? Hold on. Lee! Awoo! That's insane. That's a crazy secret. I'm so glad I checked that. Also, there's a flea in the wormways. Apparently, do we check that? Do we go to the wormways? I think these two are in the slab. However the hell I get there, I have no idea. But these two have to be in the slab, because this probably connects over here. And since we're in the slab here, I'm thinking this is the slab. And yeah, it is a time sink. My parents own property in another country. It's gonna be a hassle to deal with it when it's my turn. I have no idea how property ownership works. I'm probably gonna have to have an idea in like 20, 30 years maybe, when that inheritance becomes a thing, but I have no cross-country stuff to worry about at least, so that could be worse. Well, worse or better, depends on, you know, your point of view. I keep opening the map. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't usually like, what am I doing? I can just go to blasted. Oh no, I already paid my inheritance tax for the apartment. Where do I want to go for wormways? I guess just Bone Bottom, actually. Bone Bottom's the fastest. There most definitely is inheritance tax. But I do have some savings, so when I get called to pay my share, I'm not underprepared, at least. I just wanna see if I can find that wormways flea, and then we're out of here. And then we're out of here. What am I saying? Then we're done for the day is what I meant to say. Yeah, this is where the spewy boy was that we ended up killing, which unlocked his children spawning. There it is. Breakable wall. I am just getting my booty beaten, but that's alright. Oh my god, he's being carried. Flea. Oh. God, I love them. I love them so much. Alright, and that's all that's here. It's just a little flea room. Alright. Oh! Hell yeah. And you guys respawn, that's interesting. Alright. Are there any more backtracking acquirable deep docks? Hold on. You saw that. That is right at the Bellway station. It's gonna be another like tiny little hidden passage at the deep docks. I can feel it. On the left side, right? I was looking at that wall and I didn't know it was breakable. I don't think this parkour puzzle wants us to have. Ow! I don't think this was intended for when you have double jump. I do still want to do it in case there's something else in the way. Another crit, by the way. I'm gonna point that out. Alright, but I think there's just... Yeah, there's nothing here. Just a way back. Alright. Okay, now I just have to... Where the hell are you? That was Farfields, I think. Also, I feel like I have so many more flea markings on my map than what I paid for. I only paid for like 5, and I've already seen like 17. It feels like. How do you get down there? Right, that makes sense. Have I not been here? No, I have. There was an item here. Is there a secret in the secret? How the heck? Oh no, that's gonna be the... No, I see. This is a key door. And this is gonna probably stretch all the way over here, and that's how I get to that flea. And that, I remember, that's Scam Church up there. And I don't know how to open that door yet, that gate. You know what, let's just go back to Scam Church. And see if maybe they have something, because I bought everything that the guy had last time. So maybe there's something new there. Unless there's like a breakable wall or something here, but that would be crazy. Nobody's gonna be looking for breakable walls here. That's insane. Wait, this is Scam Church. What was the entrance below then? Oh right, this weird target practice area. That I couldn't find any more purpose for. Because this isn't breakable. That doesn't do anything. It's just another for fun room. It feels like. All right. Yeah, and this is the... Have I never checked up here? No, I have, right? Yeah. That would be insane. If there was just a breakable wall here and I hadn't found that. Can I play music to you? Bird shell. Gouging rock. Vast. Wild. Breakthrough. How do I let you go? I'm gonna pay Scam Church again.
All they are dead.
And back here again. Strange pilgrimage. Yep. You don't sell anything to me. Can I talk to you?
Was ik het Derek? All they are dead. Was ik het Derek? Was ik het Derek?
Okay, he's just looping in dialogue now. I don't think there's anything else here, right?
Oh!
How do I get in there then? I'm so confused. Should I look this up? I feel like looking this up is justified. Pilgrim's Rest. I'll just see if it's something I can do yet, and if not, I'll just go right away. Okay, I learned something, which is cool. And I'm actually gonna do that right now. If you go in here, you can break this, and then the door just stays open, which is sick. Because that way, I don't have to pay 30 rosaries ever when I always want to go in. What am I saying? Words are hard. If the gate on the east side of Pilgrim's Rest is unlocked, right. Pilgrim's Rest. Sub-area. doesn't say anything about the door. How do you write a wiki article on this area? And you don't write about the door. I think it might just be for later. I hope it's just for later. Because if it's not, then I'm gonna be slightly upset. Either way, we're going back up. The door is a lie. There is a door there, right? Like, it's not just that I'm imagining a door. There is actually a door there. It's not just me seeing things. You're seeing that door too. Another crit. Also, I'm being intentionally reckless here because I know there's a bench coming up. You think so? What do you have to say? I've been tasked. Oh my god! I've been tasked to acquire a nectar of significant age. After the finer stuff, eh? Sure, I might have a few vessels left, but I can't be selling them cheap. Shells in my cellar are the last left in Furloom. Once they're gone, no bug will ever taste such sweetness again. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Aye, a fair trade. The H stuff's down at the bottom of the cellar. I'll trust you to collect only the vessel you're owed. I'd be grabbing it myself, but it's become a hard climb for my stiffened shawl. Oh shit. There's a whole basement down here. Oh my god. You have a pest problem. And they're annoying as hell. The dice popped again. Oh. Oh shit. I'll just fucking tank him. Oh, that's dinner. Wait. What is happening? Am I... Oh, there's another big guy here. What the hell? This is not what I was expecting when I signed up to just grab a drink from a basement. Jesus Christ. Are there more enemies? Holy shit. Dice popped. Insane how good the dice is. Or dice are. Oh my god, you're a big boy. Oh my god. Patience is key. There he goes. All right. There we go. Vintage nectar. Of course that doesn't come for free. Not like I already paid 500 bucks just to get here. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop streaming in just a bit, but we got the nectar. And I'm calling the stream here. You're back, miss. Heard all the commotion below. I trust everything went smoothly. Your sellers seem to have an ad problem. I assume sending you down, it merely slipped your mind to mention. Oh yes, well with your weapon and talent and what, I'm sure they didn't pose a problem. And why, I see you collected your prize, so we've both come out well from the trade. Enjoy your nectar, miss. No simple pilgrim will ever taste a drop so fine. Alright, sick. I'm gonna call it stream here. Thank you guys for tuning in so abruptly as well with the unscheduled stream. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream then, probably. Until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye.